Hi, you guys. It's been a while since I did a video. The last video I did was 1 month post-op from the gastric robotic sleeve. And I wanted to give you a very, very important update that everybody should hear before having the surgery, especially if you have heart failure or heart disease or any other type of illness prior to having the surgery. Um, so I'm going to give you some shocking information. And as you see, I've lost a lot of weight. Um, and I didn't want to actually even do this video until I looked better, but um, not as far as weight, because this has gone way beyond the weight. So let me get into it, get into these facts. I had my surgery May 14th. 260 pounds is my highest weight. Um, Today is, uh, sorry, November 2nd, 2018. And this is so May, June, July, August, September, October, November, almost 6 months post-op. And let me tell you, it's been hell. Today, um, I am 160. That is correct, 160 pounds. I have lost a total of 100 pounds in 6 months, you'll say? No, not actually. I got really sick. And when I say really sick, I mean really sick. I almost lost my life. And it became a very serious situation, um, to where, like I told you guys before, I'm in Georgia, and all my family's in California, Vegas, Cleveland, um, and a lot of them came in to fly in to say their goodbyes to me because that's what the doctor had told them to do. Come say your goodbyes, come say your farewells. So I got been really sick and been having regrets since I did the surgery. I've said that from the beginning. I just nothing ever felt correct after having the surgery. And July, I got really sick. Um, I went into the hospital. I was having breathing problems still. Thought it was my medication wasn't working right. No, I was completely in heart failure. In July, I ended up getting put on life support. I ended up getting put on the Impella, and then in August 2nd to be exact, I got a LVAD transplant, which is LVAD stands for left ventricular assisted device, and that is this thing here. This is my LVAD, and it's two batteries and a controller, and see, this is the controller, and it's the hardware too is what I have, and I can't go anywhere without it. It's literally attached. There's a cord going into my stomach and going up to my heart, and I have a mechanical heart. So, like I said, I got really sick, and um, it was a very bad time for me. And I can show you some of what I've been through. Um, I had tubes and scars and wires and everything just coming out of everywhere of me. You could see my neck. These were I had some tubes coming out of my neck. Yeah, let's see the side. Let's see there. And this is when the open heart surgery. They cut me. Um, this is I had this one right here before. This is for my pacemaker and defibrillator. This is new. This is where my kidneys also failed on me, in this process. When I got sick, my kidneys just totally shut down on me. And so I had dialysis tubes coming out my neck, coming out of here. I had a perm cath. Like I said, this goes all the way down. Then I have some a little bit lower. These are where drainage tubes were coming to drain some liquid. This is where they implanted a skin graft in there. The impella is actually scarring here. Um, but all these scars and marks are literally where I had tubes and wires and not even the IV stuff, all on my arms and stuff. But yeah, it the surgery was not as advertised. Let me tell you, the doctors, once the stuff started happening to me, oh, you see the backpedaling. You see the doctors backpedaling like crazy, um, trying to cover their asses. You see it, and the funny thing about me is, I didn't even try to place blame or be mad with anybody. Of course I'm mad and of course I'm upset. Um, but I'm not letting it run my life. Um, and these doctors they're so quick to just want to cover their ass and make sure you blame the other doctor at this. It's not it's nothing I can do. I can't take this surgery back. I wish I could because I would. And I have 4 kids at home, and I almost lost them to this stupid ass surgery. And they are the most important thing to me. And I did this surgery thinking it was going to help improve my heart. That's what they sold me on. It's been over 10 years that I've been looking into the surgery, and I thought this was the perfect time since my heart had got better. It started improving, and it just wasn't. This is not made for people with heart problems. Don't let them sell you on, oh, it's going to improve your heart, it's going to improve your health because you're going to lose the weight. Bullshit. This shit almost killed me. Literally, almost killed me. You know, all of my doctors and most of the nurses that I had during that time have came to me and told me they never thought I was going to make it out alive. They never thought that I was going to survive. They've all told me how horrible I looked, how hunched over I looked. I mean, I wish I can show you. Let me see if I can find a picture in my phone. I don't do editing. Sorry, I'm not that tech. I don't know how to do all that. So, yeah, I'm actually looking through my phone right now, and I'm going to try to find a picture for you if I have it, um, of me in a hospital, um, because I just really want you guys to know, like, it's horrible. I mean, oh, along with all this, also after surgery, I lost my taste. I couldn't taste anything in my mouth for about 2 months. Um, about a month and a half, 2 months, yeah. And I had to learn how to walk again because I got so weak and deconditioned. And I when they put the life support in, and when they took it out, they messed up the nerves in my right hand and arm. I can't feel from the fingertips to my elbow, completely numb. At first, I couldn't move it, but I've been working with it, working with occupational therapy, trying to get everything back to moving and going again. Um, Here's a picture. Hopefully, it comes out somewhat okay, that you guys can see. And that was me with some of these damn tubes and me in the hospital. And as you can see in that picture, I still pretty much had some weight on me. I believe at this point I was only about um, 50 pounds down, and that was in July. And between the end of July to the end of August, I lost 60 pounds in that 1 month period. Um, and I, I was just very, very, very bad off. Um, I don't know how else to say it, but I was really sick, and I'm truly happy to be alive and be here. I took this picture. This is the Impella device. It was sitting at the end of my bed, and I felt like my life was at the end of the bed. And they would always ask me, "How do you feel? How do you feel?" And I told them, I said, "I feel like my life is sitting at the bottom of my feet," and truly it was. I didn't even know that that was the life support device, or that I was on, or that was the only thing that was keeping me running at the time. I didn't even know. Actually, I don't even recall the month of July. That's something that happened during this process. They said I was, because I was so sick, it happens, that you could lose some of your memory. And that's one thing that happened to me. I don't remember the month of July. I remember fireworks with my kids um, for the 4th, and that's pretty much July for me. Here's me right before I went in to get my transplant. Um, just very sick, very, very sick. And I want to show you. Hopefully, I can show you this without exposing myself too bad. But this is, let me see. Okay, so this is the tube that I was telling you that goes into my body. It's the LVAD. It's connected to that machine I showed you, the controller and the batteries. And it goes into my stomach and it goes up to my heart. And yes, so I forever have this 6 pound weight with me that I carry around my waist. And it's not fun. It's very hard. Um, in the hospital, I couldn't even move myself in the bed. The hospital staff had to move me around. It's the most helpless feeling in the world, that I couldn't even move my own body. They would have to get sheets, a team of them, and move me around. And yeah. So, anyways, I just want you guys to please be very cautious. Just a lot of people go out here to do these surgeries for cosmetic reasons. Some do it for health reasons, just like I did. Some just want to, do it because they trying to keep a boyfriend, a husband, or want to look good and just be in shape and trying to keep up with video girls. And let me tell you, all that stuff doesn't even matter, because you can turn around, mess up, and lose your life. You can lose your life, and all that stuff is just gone. It's not worth it. You can't get it back. And the horror stories I heard from doctors just behind this after the fact, it was like, where were you with this information before? But like I said, I'm not blaming anybody. Yeah, I lost the weight. It's not worth it. The whole point was to lose the weight and have a better heart. This is a very poor quality of life that I have right here. And I can't even eat still to this day. I don't eat most days. That's why I've lost the weight. It's not from the damn surgery. It's because I don't eat. Every time I try to eat, I throw up. Um, for some reason, I have not been able to eat chicken at all. I don't care how it's prepared. Um, Only food that I could keep down without throwing up, junk food, candy. It's the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. I can eat candy and keep it down. Let me want to take a bite of a burger, take a bite of some pasta, some soup, rice, beans, salsa, just anything. I'm gonna throw it up. And sometimes I'm able to keep, some crab legs down, or I might be able to eat one shrimp or have a piece of steak. Doesn't always guarantee that next time I try to bite it, it's gonna stay down. So, but this has already been a long video, and I had some people ask me about how I was doing, so I wanted to let you guys know I'm not doing so great, but I'm working at it, and it's hard. And I just want you guys to be very careful, okay? So that's all I got for you. Hope you guys have a good night and or a good day. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Love your family, love your friends. Bye.